And a good Monday to everybody, the 29th of June, 2020. My name is Jewel, and this is J7409 Weather. Thank you so much for clicking play and checking out all the weather with me today. Looking at the lower 48 right here, we have all the front map going on for you here, and you can see very plainly. Critical fire weather is expected to continue over right down in here in the Four Corners states to the high plains today. We have this critical fire weather going on. Now, what is all of this red over here? Heavy rain and flash flooding. We've got some heat advisories going on for North and South Dakota, little bit of southwestern Minnesota. Down in South Dakota, your temperatures today with the heat index, they could reach up to 105, and in North Dakota 100 to 103. Hot, hot, hot. Can you believe this, folks? For North and South Dakota and a little of Minnesota. Other than that, you can see we have splash and dash showers everywhere going on, all the way down through Texas. These are just typical summertime thunderstorms that do occur wherever you see these green dots blow up. We do have some severe weather that may happen today. I'll get to that in just a moment, along with the tropical outlook. Now, we got mixed precipitation over in Idaho, parts of Montana, Wyoming, and Utah, and Nevada. Other than that, this is what it's looking like. Even up over in Vancouver areas today, Seattle, Washington, a little bit of northern Oregon, you guys could get some pretty steady rain coming down at times, so please be aware of all of that. As we check out the tropics right quick, we do have this little area of disturbance number 1 going on down here. I don't think it's going to do a lot though, but it's just disorganized showers and thunderstorms right now. I've just checked all of this stuff out in complete detail, but this is from the National Weather Service, so we're going to go with it, okay? It's located several hundred miles east of the southern Windward Islands, and it's associated with a tropical wave that's moving through, and some slight development of this system is possible during the next day or so while it moves westward to west-northwestward around 20 miles per hour. It's moving pretty fast now. The strong upper-level winds are forecast, though, to inhibit further development by midweek. Got a very small chance to do anything in 2 days and 5 days. 10% chance, but you guys in the very northern areas here, maybe even Puerto Rico, you guys will probably get some rain, maybe a little bit of wind gusts now and then, but nothing too severe. Over here is disturbance number 2. I've been watching this thing for days on all my other models that forecast things of hurricane possibilities. Now, I don't think it's going to do a whole lot. It's just an area of low pressure. It is forecast to form, though, off the southeastern coast of the United States tomorrow. And now, some development is possible later this week as it moves generally northeastward. It's not going to bother anybody. If it does develop, it's going to move well offshore, okay? Now, some is possible to develop, a little bit of strength here and there in it as it moves northeastward, well off the east coast of the United States. 0 chance in 2 days, 20% in 5 days. I'll keep my eyes on all of this stuff. If anything looks like it's going to really develop up big time, I'll come back with another update later this afternoon. I do want to stick in the back of everybody's head, though. I think later on next week sometime, we could have something form off the coast of Florida. I don't think it's going to do a whole lot. We'll have to wait and see. It may not even happen. But I have seen these signs and indications, and I just wanted to pass it along. Now, as we look to the eastern Pacific, we do have disturbance number 1. It's still disorganized, but all of that thunderstorm activity is redeveloped in association with a broad area of low pressure. It's a few hundred miles south-southwest of the southern tip of the Baja California Peninsula. Now, this disturbance could still become a short-lived tropical depression later today or tonight if this thunderstorm activity becomes better organized before moving over colder waters by tomorrow. Now, the chance of formation, 2 days, 50%, 5 days, 50% chance, but once it hits that cooler waters, it is going to die down. Now, this disturbance number 2 area, it's just a low pressure that is forecast to form. It hadn't even formed yet. It's a few hundred miles also southwest of Mexico, and it's looking like gradual development of this system will be possible by the weekend, while it moves west-northwestward around 10 to 15 miles per hour, well south of Mexico. In 2 days, it's got 0% chance. In 5 days, it has a 20% chance. And that's a check of the tropical outlook. I do have that severe weather I'm going to show you in a moment, but first, courtesy of Tropical Tidbits, here's the NAM map. I'll turn it on and let it go through right slowly for you. We have some locally heavy precipitation, including snow, likely over the northwest along with cooler temperatures. Severe thunderstorms and flash flooding are possible in the northern plains, especially coming up tomorrow and Wednesday, and I'm thinking that Tuesday is going to be a severe weather day. Now, flash flooding is going to be possible today with thunderstorms over parts of the Mississippi and Ohio valleys, and we still have that Saharan dust that continues to linger across Florida, while another round of dust could affect the western central Gulf Coast by Tuesday. Now, a significant amount of the Saharan dust is forecast to linger over Florida for the next few days, as another dust plume from the Sahara could reach the western Gulf Coast and the lower Mississippi valleys by Tuesday. And if any of you guys get any pictures of any beautiful sunrises or sunset with this dust occurring, please send them to me. I'd love to see them. I'd love to share them with everybody. Click Show More below this video. Scroll down. You'll find my email address to send them to. Now, as we check out severe weather in the categorical outlook for the lower 48 today, you see all this light green as I showed you on the first map this morning on the forecast front map. Splash and dash showers just about everywhere that could occur in the lighter green. But we have some isolated severe thunderstorms with hail and severe wind gusts that are possible today across portions of the northern plains. They should occur later this afternoon and evening, along with severe storms possible across parts of the upper Mississippi Valley, also down in South Carolina. Now, so far as tornadoes go, let it load up. Shouldn't occur, okay? Less than 2% chance of tornadoes, but the wind, as it loads up, it'll be a different story. We have a 5% chance of severe wind over in the state of South Carolina, a little bit of Georgia down around Wilmington, North Carolina, up in northern Illinois, large portion of Wisconsin, a little bit of northern Michigan. The wind, you might get some pretty good wind gusts coming down. Also North and South Dakota, panhandle of Nebraska, Wyoming, and parts of Montana. Now, we do have a chance of some hail also. That should occur mainly where most of these severe storms will occur today, over in North and South Dakota, especially in these areas where it's going to get so very hot. We have a cold front moving in this way. When all that mixes up, boom, you do have that chance of hail to occur. Also in Montana and in Wyoming at the panhandle of Nebraska. And that's a check of your weather today. Thanks so much for checking it out with me. I appreciate it greatly. May each of you have a good day, a safe day, and a blessed day. And peace, love, and kindness to each and every one of you. I love you guys, and I thank you for everything you do for me. Thanks for watching.